Don't we have
hands and pull it around, or?
Don't we have to deal with the slimes first, next to the steps?
Astron can see them, but they don't seem to be moving too fast.
Well, my character is of the nature.
What's up, Ziggy? How you doing?
Nature check here.
Micro will go till probably about
guardian.
midnight, so probably about 2-3 more hours.
Yeah, right here in your, just go into your character sheet. Make sure you're on the.
This is just like a one-shot game, is what we call them.
Scroll
So
all the way down a little bit. Just under feats and features, you'll see skills.
but usually on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I have 3 long-term games that continue every week.
Your nature is a
And I have
10.
520 videos on YouTube, so
20 plus your 10.
you can watch to your heart's content.
Jared, you got an axe in there?
Don't touch the tree with an axe. I'm going to do a check here, see if something under the ground is affecting this poor thing.
Kadojo, I'm still working on it, so it'll be up by Thursday, and it'll be 100%. So
is that
basically,
10?
it'll be activated on Thursday.
You have a plus 10 to your roll, yes.
I could have had it up and running,
I'll have to figure out how I roll.
but I want to have everything done fully. I don't want to half-ass
just
it.
add a 10 to it. Okay?
So Thursday, it'll be up and ready to go, and you guys will be gaining XP points while you actually watch the channel. So, and you'll be able to enter raffles and with your XP. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I mean,
you notice
I just ordered some Dragon Age dice. So we'll be doing those raffles on Fridays for the Dragon Age game. Whenever I get the dice, actually, which will probably be a while, because they're in pre-order right now. Those real nice Dragon Age sets of dice. And also, you guys will actually be accruing one XP every 5 minutes. But if you donate to the channel, you get 10 points, 10 XP for every dollar that you donate. And the donations go to the prizes and the raffles to actually put back into the community. So it's not buying me pizza. I think we got to
tell that tree to move.
It actually goes right back into the stream.
Well, just a second. I think I have a spell that might be able to help.
Well, exactly, so, Tom. You'll be able to purchase encounters for my group, depending on their levels. You'll be able to buy creatures. You'll be able to, come up with special traps. You'll be able to, you guys will be able to do all kinds of stuff with your XP. You'll be able to use your points to purchase your way into these one-shots.
I'd hit it with my hammer, but
into my solo adventures that I'm going to be doing with Pathfinder. So. There's going to be a lot you could do. Hell, I'll even bake some kick-ass cornbread and send you a pan of cornbread or a dozen peanut butter cookies that I make or something. We'll do all kinds of shit with that XP. So
it's been here for years.
Just give me a couple more days to get it fully set up 100%, and then when I release it, I want to release it right. So.
Okay, try Thunder Women. Yeah, I got to get the links in there for you. Still got to work on that one. But most of the characters have a lot of their...
And Eamon Isis is the one that got me set up with that, and Eamon, I really appreciate that, man. That was awesome. I really appreciate it, man. Eamon definitely gets some bonus points for that. And plus, throughout the night, I'm going to do giveaways as well. 100 points here, 50 points there, so there's going to be all kinds of ways to get points. It's going to be fun. I mean, what the hell, why not?
Blast of 3.
It's going to be good.
Each creature in the blast is attacked by a Wisdom versus Fortitude attack. Hits or damage equal to 2d6 plus your Wisdom modifier, cold damage, and you knock a target prone.
Yeah, so far so good, Eamon Isis. It's setting up real good.
Squares equal to your Constitution modifier.
It's setting up real good.
You get Wisdom and Constitution on your damage roll.
I've got a
So if you
couple
would like to step up to that tree.
links I'm
get
building
there,
on the side as
give it a
well,
blast.
so that'll be
You
pretty
may
cool.
want to tell your party members to stand back.
That's a fact, Jack.
I love it. That's a fact,
Is
Jack.
that a 20? DC 20?
The DC is set by me, and if you can beat it, I'll let you know.
Mhm.
You need to know your modifiers, because you got Constitution and Wisdom added into your damage.
Hey, Farg, I think you need to move up to the tree a bit.
You'll have a +6 added to any roll of the attack you need to make for your Wisdom and modifier damage.
I'm going to keep an eye on Farg's flank there to make sure those slimy things don't get close.
Oh, you haven't? Well, you've probably been busy with everything with work, man. So, yeah, it shouldn't. Yeah, it
Astron,
doesn't seem to be bad at all.
Truddick, as you see Farg approach these trees, you notice that those slimes are definitely moving a little closer now.
As far runs away.
Brother, get your ass back there.
Going to the wrong tree, man.
Dwarves don't run away.
Don't worry, I got your ass covered. Not like I did at the tavern the other night.
Jar, did you read your backstory in your character sheet? It should be at the very bottom. I hope I didn't misspell too much.
No, you're fine, dude. Yeah, I read it.
It's pretty funny, huh?
I like it.
Hear me,
I gotta
brother?
make something good for you.
We're two of a kind.
We look the same except for our different beards.
Oh, absolutely, just enormously, immensely great. Perfect. Okay, 2 dice 6, and then +5 on the damage roll to destroy these trees and see what kind of damage you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a. You're gonna be able to visit a merchants on my
Question
website.
For my at-will powers.
I've got a great
Any
name
of them-
to
So all of
them,
them,
so you're gonna
there's
be
no
able to look
casting
at different things
for
that you
any of
can
my at-will
do,
powers.
plus the raffles.
At
So
will
you're
is
gonna be able to spend points on raffles for
It's
during the
basically
channel,
your main
and then
attacks, and
while
interrupts or
I'm not streaming, you'll be able to spend points
use them
on
anytime you need to.
monsters and shit like that as well. So that'd be pretty cool. So slam.
Right, you definitely notice that the cold just grips all over these vines, and a large portion of them just kind of crumble away due to the amount of ice that's on these layers.
You think one's enough, bro?
Do it.
Well, I can always hit it with my hammer now.
Yeah, I'll go up and
Alright.
assist.
And then, as you see the leaves crumble and the vines break away, you notice a nice set of steps, which appears to be
He did a good job on this
Or,
character sheet,
going
guys.
down
He did a
to
really good
dark
job.
and, just sewerage hole
I like it.
or a piping aqueduct system.
Never liked sewers. Unnatural.
Nah, they're not unnatural. They're just man-made. You know, humans.
And they stink.
That's the natural part.
Captain
Right there,
Squeaky
Captain
Chair here.
Hole.
All right, as you you notice that your spell just kind of you notice that the slimes, your spell just dissipates away and the tree just kind of crumbles. You notice that them slimes kind of just moved off into the water to try to escape sort of the coldness and chill of the effect in the surrounding area.
I throw one more of the same spell at the area where they're escaping. Get them away from the water.
They seem to be covering something. Hey, brother, give them a good shot. Let's see what's underneath. What were they hovering over, covering up?
Oh yeah, Kadoja, the XP system will definitely be up by Thursday. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday is really hard for me to do anything because I plan for games on
No, I'm
Thursday,
waiting
Friday,
for
Saturday.
my
so.
brother dear here to cast another spell.
And Sunday, I pretty much play catch up from Thursday,
mate.
Friday, Saturday. So today I was doing, a lot of other things like yard work. So
And how are the slimes reacting?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be working on that and all my free time. So that'll be up and ready to go, which will be good.
Yeah.
It'll be a good thing.
From this point of view, you definitely notice that the ones closest to you have felt the sting of it, and it just glopped itself right down into the water. They're moving deeper away, and they definitely don't want any part of your ice damage.
Okay, I'm going to try with caution, get as close as I can to see what they were hovering over top of.
Looks like a body to me.
Is that a body?
As you get a lot closer to where the slimes have retreated,
Oh, it is.
You guys definitely see what appears to be the tip of a spear or a blade type of weapon, and underneath, in a massive mushing heap, appears to be a body. And you guys, as you get closer, you can tell that the slimes have just been devouring this poor individual or animal who stole those. You see a weapon of some sort, so you definitely know it probably was humanoid, but its features are just indistinguishable, and you don't even know if it was man or beast.
Is there any identifying items nearby? Like, is there still armor laying around? Like any pieces of armor, emblems on it?
Yeah, as you guys notice and look and inspect for those type of things, that it's just so decayed and rusted out that any kind of armor or leathering just eaten as well, and like all you can see is just the tips and glints of metal of the spear tip where it has been sticking out just a little further from the lake bed.
Can you actually tell that it's, this form is fully distinguished as a corpse?
Yeah, you definitely can't even. You just recognize that just because of the spear tip available near there, that this might be a corpse of one time.
Alright, well, I'm going to take my weapon and I'm going to see if I can scrape some of the slime, the algae, the other goo and stuff off this corpse, so I can do sort of like, I can do two things. I can see what actually was the cause of the death, and also I want to see if I know who this person is, or if I've met them in my travels before, or anything like that, or if it's somebody that I've seen in the village, or...
Bro, haven't you learned anything? Use a
Get
stick.
a,
Don't use a sword. It's going to damage the metal.
I have the power of Neckbeard and Morden on my side, so...
All right, let me get a wisdom roll from you. Get
Alright.
a +5 from your wisdom, just from your modifier there. Just a normal wisdom, because you're just going to
For
tap
me?
that and use your skill and just kind of move it aside.
Okay, bonus of +5 plus my wisdom, or just my wisdom of 5, because it's 5.
Yeah, your wisdom is a +5. So you roll and you're +5.
Well, that was
Yeah,
not
that's
good.
kind of bad there. Yeah, you
Kinda bad, that is bad.
around, but you definitely can't see too much more from it as you're scraping it away. Kind of moves aside and just still glops and just gushy under there, and you're not too sure.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna try to dig around and see if there's anything that I can find to identify this person, meaning looting the body.
Yeah, upon digging upon, you definitely notice that the weapon there, you may want to, definitely seen that weapon is very interesting, and just how is this gloppy stuff, even still here with them slimes just devouring it.
Can I do basically an Arcana check to see if I think that this, seeing that the rest of the body has been, damaged because of the slimes and the weapon hasn't, can I do some kind of arcane knowledge check to see if this item could possibly have a magical presence in it to actually withstand the damage of the slimes?
Yeah, let's see the roll. Got the Arcana. You can either use your Arcana or your religion since you're a priest. I mean, you don't know if this body's, like, how long it's been dead, its nature, I guess.
I'll use religion.
I'll give
If that fails, I will back you up on that and do another religion check.
And I'll do a perception roll. I got a nature of 5 plus 5, and a perception of plus 5.
Alright, great roll on that one.
I nailed it!
Let's see the next roll there.
I can't do any good rolls when I'm DMing, but when I'm playing, I'll do some good rolls.
And Jard, as you're digging through this and just checking for your Arcana knowledge, you know that it looks as if the corpse or whatever had been just knelt over in like a prayer and had been just consumed by the slime. Like it didn't even know the slime was there, kind of just mushy.
The slime ninja them.
Body parts within it. You definitely know this is a humanoid form, and at one point in time, you definitely don't know if it's male or female.
I look for a hatchet wound. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, about the spear was that I
Then,
think that the
as
spear
you're
was
moving
magical.
all this gungy stuff away, you notice that there appears to be another type of body just below. Let me get rid of this gungy stuff for you. Just toss it aside there real quick. Okay, then underneath all that slime right there is a heavily armored individual.
I'm trying to loot
His
the
armor,
corpse, Amonisis. Trying.
Just kind of smushed over, but yet still intact compared to what the other form or body was at one time. And he's just got a death grip on a weapon.
Am I able to pull it free? Do I find anything else on the corpse?
Yeah, you definitely see that it's excuse me, let me grab this Bard guy again. I pulled him too far. Sorry, Mr. Bard and Truddick, dropped it on you guys.
Don't mind getting cozy.
That's your brother anyways, yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me move this around a little bit for you. And as
He's
you're
got grids
inspecting it,
on.
You notice
Nice.
it's some high quality armor, and you're very impressed that it's actually survived the slimes.
We take it.
Time to loot. Time to loot.
Awesome.
We definitely take it.
Looking at the type of armor, would it be for elven, human, or dwarven, or halfling?
It's normal humanoid size armor. It's not really distinguishable as in any engravings or any signs of marking. Just a good sort of plate mail
Plate
type
mail.
armor. Kind
Well,
of heavy
isn't the-
compared to most normals.
Isn't the chance of wearing just random armor pretty low?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely are not interested in putting this armor on due to all the slimes and
Oh,
stuff
I am.
around it.
If it's plate mail,
But
I
you
want to
definitely
put it
know
on.
This could be quality armor. It's going to take some inspection or identification for you to know further. You just recognize it as a good plate, but within it is yet still somewhat of a body, and it has definitely been decaying and being eaten by the slime, and it is very disgusting and foul smelling to you.
Hey, bro, when we get back into town, we gotta get some salt to get rid of some of this slime.
I love it.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Vhey, you are now being sort of bothered by like the stinging flies, and you kind of just keep hitting yourself and slapping near your arms, and you're like, "Hey, this ain't cool." And every now and again you'll get a
Hey,
little
this ain't
pinch or
cool.
a
I love it.
sting, and
I love it.
Oh shit,
really
guys,
annoying.
we need to move away from this tree. We're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and other insects.
I was wondering what was biting my butt.
Oh, that was my staff.
Well, let's hide the corpse and go down into this the stairway here, and we can come back and get the corpse and take it back into town and see if anyone claims
Varg,
it.
as you're stepping down into this stairway, you notice that it has been clogged by these vines and roots, and that the aqueduct or piping system is just broken and
We fight our way in.
clogged with mud, small pebbles, and the vines are just massively just embedded all throughout this whole area. And this pipe is now useless.
I'm gonna try one more spell, try to get rid of the live ones.
Dertorius Rex.
Give me a sec, I need to put my overhaul
Half-orc,
on.
Barbarian Rageblood. I like it. He done a good job with these character sheets. Good job.
Alright.
And
At will powers, encounters.
grab here.
I like
I
it.
have a quick question. Would we know if this this vine growth is natural or if this some kind of magical something like forced to grow like this?
Astron, as you're checking this out, you notice that
I like it.
this is very
Good job.
lush vine compared to what is growing around the actual lake bed there. You can definitely sense or have the knowledge that there is fresh water in that piping, and it is not contaminated as of yet by the slimes.
Sounds like a winner to me. Come on, bro. Let's find something.
Love it.
Give me an axe, I'll bring her down.
Yeah, we can all help to get that down.
The armor weighs like 45 pounds, so if you guys want to knock the body loose or you guys can bury it, that's up to you.
We'll just bring it with us.
Can we see you're trying to freeze the trees again? Knock them away or what?
Let me dig a grave.
Actually, looking at that spear for a sec, does it look like something that would be used to clear out a storm pipe?
No, as you pick this up and check this out, the spear tip itself just breaks off from the handle due to the wood. It's just been, soaking wet and devoured from some of the slime. And you notice that it is a fine, ordained tip, and that of what appears to be of a bull's head or a cattle head.
Okay.
And it has
So-
a very sharp or pointy snout tip, and then the horns would protrude behind it, and then would be equal to where the staff pole it comes in.
It's more of a shape of a trident than a spear.
But yeah, still yet reversed. The
You think we
horns
should
are,
call him
backwards.
Hollywood
The
Tom Tom?
tip of the nose and snout is the actual spear tip.
I thought I looted the
Should
corpse
I
already,
pick
but
it
I
up
guess I
and
didn't.
Take a hold on it.
I don't
until
know.
we get to the village. And ask
But
around.
I could have swore I said I looted the corpse and did an Arcana check to see if the
Did you get the
armor
accident
and
going
stuff
yet?
could have possibly been magic.
Or part? Excuse me.
Already did a roll. 2d6 plus 5 There are
See
two
it?
fives and a 5.
Yep, I see it. All right, that's definitely able to move the Russian debris out of the way. Vhey, your spring song guy gets jumped on by a very large spider, and it scares the total crap out of you.
Oh, I see it now.
As it scurries away and jumps off of you, you know that it's just trying to get away from that cold blast, running in every direction to get away from it. It's just trying to move in every direction, and it basically just scared you. You definitely know this was a large, venomous spider, and you're very scared now.
Don't worry, Missy. He's more afraid of you than you are of it.
Yeah, hold just in case. I'm moving away.
You notice as you're watching this spider leave in Farg and Vhey's spell song that it gets near that water, and then it just doesn't want no part of the water. It just dips off into the trees.
I can vouch for that.
Almost got this grave finished.
I'd like to take the spear tip and put it in my inventory, if that's possible.
Yeah. You should be able to go down to the equipment section and then go into the edit button. It should be available to you. I hope I got that set right. And then type in,
right.
We'll just call it a cow spear tip. You know, something like that. For now, until we figure out what it is.
I don't
Where
think
would I
that.
type it in?
I'm sorry, go ahead and repeat that one.
So I'll just type it in, right? With no wait.
But you got to go into the edit button up there at the very top of the page, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom to where there's a small equipment section or inventory. Go ahead and put it right there where it says item slots, and just kind of put it in any one of those slots there for now, like a waist pouch kind of thing. Just put it right there for now. I'd have to set you a couple more spots. It looks like. See, Ashton may have a small spot. All right, Jard. Standing close to that water, you're kind of getting nervous about the slimes there, and you just don't feel right about standing that close to the water. You notice as you're watching your party members and looking around that these things seem to be kind of creeping back towards you, and it's just not a good smell around this area, anyways.
All right. How much more of the actual foliage is left that we have to take off before we can actually start descending into the sewers?
The sewer pipe is definitely not deep enough or big enough for a normal human to crawl into.
Oh, okay.
And it is cob packed with just vines and roots of every kind. And further inspection upon it, you know that this is a water drain that the water may have fallen into at one time, and you just don't know. You don't see how the dirt's all compacted now where that body was. Like the source of water can't fall across the steps and down into the water and naturally just flow into it.
Okay.
With all the vines and stuff, has blocked it and just clogged it where it can't even retrieve or receive the water.
So okay, so you're saying that this is like a drainage for the actual pond. Now, can we tell that this has actually been blocked with earth or dirt or whatever that's been put in this section where we're actually standing to prevent the water from flowing into the actual drain?
Yeah. Once you remove that body from Farg in the grave, you'll notice that